if you can see the before pictures, it's pretty crazy, the transformation. This is probably my personal favorite cottage just because of what we took it from, which some people would probably have said it was a tear down. All wood, yellow wood paneling, very, very disgusting, dirty space. So we completely gutted it, and we made it into something, in my opinion, is beautiful, right? So that's my favorite part of this. It's actually kind of funny because I furnished this one with a $0 budget.
It's Rebecca Lynn Matheson here, and welcome to the Cottage Corner, where we're going to do another fantastic Airbnb cottage tour in Grand Bend with Chelsea.
Yeah, come on guys, let's go.
All right, Chelsea, can you tell me a little bit about this space?
Yeah, so the best part about this cottage is absolutely this balcony, which has a great view of the water, which you can see across the road there. This is what we call the action corner. This is where all the action happens in the summer. There's tons of people that walk by. It's a great place for people watching. And as you can see, it's a very, very short walk to the beach. So this is the biggest, best part of this cottage, is this awesome outdoor area.
Absolutely. Now I see that you've put some furniture out here to hang out. You've got a barbecue set up, so anyone staying as a guest can just absolutely relax in the summer.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a little bit of everything you need out here. So
all right, well, let's take a look at the inside.
For sure. So as you can see, pretty much everything is all on the one floor. I like to call this almost like a condo style cottage.
Yep.
Because everything that you need is really right here. So it's actually great for entertaining and having a small family. You can kind of go in and out of the patio, and you've got your kitchen, your dining room, your living room. Everybody can be in the same area. This is one of our smallest cottages, so this actually would only sleep about 8 people. But we actually only have 1 bathroom in this one. So again, it's one of our smaller ones, but it's you can't beat the view and you can't beat the location with this.
Absolutely. Now, talking a little bit about Instagrammable or even TikTok moments, you've got several of those all throughout this cottage. So let's highlight a few of those. I love your sign on the wall over here, so we'll just highlight that first in this little space. This is perfect just for hanging out, reading, and just enjoying your time when you're at the Airbnb. It's simply paradise, if you will. So Chelsea, I know your brand name is Simply Paradise, so can you tell me a little bit about the inspiration for this cottage?
Yeah, so this one I really wanted it to be more beachy boho vibe, really easy. It's actually kind of funny because I furnished this one with a $0 budget.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so everything was from something else, and I pulled all the pieces together and tried to make it work, which was kind of funny because everything actually ended up working together, and I ended up getting the look that I wanted with things that I already had. So it was just a lot of like things from different projects, and then I tied in all the other things to go with those. So you know, the light fixtures and the countertop and all the finishes. So
absolutely. Now I know you've named this cottage, so we have, of course, your wonderful welcome sign. Let's check that out.
Yeah.
And then Chelsea, if you could give me a little bit of background on why you named this cottage the Hard Knocks Life.
Yeah, so Hard Knocks Life, Knox is actually my 1-year-old son, and when we were renovating this cottage, I was very, very pregnant with him. So when we finished it, it was actually like the first cottage I got to bring him to, so I had to name it after him. So that's the Hard Knocks Life.
I love that, yeah, and I love the inspiration and the meaning behind all of the names too. It just adds to the story and the adventure of coming and getting away. So really, really appreciate that. Let's check out the rest of the cottage.
For sure, yeah. Great, so I'll bring you into, this is not the most exciting space, but it's the one bathroom that we have here. So this cottage was originally, it actually had a bathroom, and then beside it was a toilet room with just a toilet in it, which I guess could sometimes serve a purpose, but we didn't really think that really had that much value. So we actually opened up the wall and made it one big bathroom, and we actually tweaked the way the rooms laid out as well. These rooms are very small, and this is very typical of Grand Bend to have very small bedrooms. So we were only really able to get a twin over double bunk in this one, but still functional. You can get 3 probably children in that room. And then again, another small bedroom, but we got a queen size bed in here. Not much room for anything else, but it functions perfectly for a cottage, so.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now I want to highlight just the decor and how simple you have everything in this cottage as well. I know in some of our previous walkthroughs, you actually highlighted the fact that not everyone is looking for the rustic experience, although they think they want that.
Yes.
So I can see that all throughout the cottage. You've really made it open, bright, and quite lovely, actually.
Thank you. Yeah, we try to make it feel as updated and as possible. I mean, if you could have seen this one before we renovated it, it was actually covered in mold, and it was actually almost like dangerous to be in the building. So we really had to like completely strip it down. So that gave me the opportunity to make it more of a blank slate, blank canvas, to, you know, make it very updated and beachy and airy, especially because we are so close to the beach and we've got these awesome windows all along the outside of it. Bringing the outside in, right?
Absolutely. Now some of your features as well, you've got some killer artwork, love you to the beach and back, just very beach themed, very vibey, and again, so many Instagrammable moments where your guests can just really lean into the name and lean into the experience while staying here.
Exactly, yeah.
All right, is there anything else to see?
There is a basement.
Oh, wow.
So we tried to really maximize the living space here. I will warn you, the staircase here is a little different, and I'll show you why. But come on down. So in order to get a staircase in here, this is very tight, so you just have to watch your shoulder. So we did kind of have a small basement area in here already, and what we did is we just made it into a clean bedroom. It was actually kind of like a wet space. So we cleaned it up, dried it up, and now we have 3 bedrooms, which is super important, obviously, for rentals to be able to sleep as many people as possible. So, and it stays nice and cool down here. So.
Yeah, I could feel the temperature change as soon as we came down. And you've got the big open windows too. That's something that I've really noticed about this particular cottage, is the open windows and just the open concept in general. Mm-hmm. The patio and deck really goes right out to the waterfront. You can see the beach, and it's just seconds away to walk out to it. So really, really love this particular Airbnb. And talk a little bit about the renovations. So you said that you did a full gut job, basically.
Yeah, so it was all wood, yellow wood paneling, very, very disgusting, dirty space. So we completely gutted it. It was actually only a 3-season cottage, so it had no HVAC system in it, and obviously no air conditioning. So we actually put a full system in, which was, for a small cottage, actually a lot less than what you think it would be. So yeah, it just made it a all year round rental, which is super important. We do that with all of our rentals to make sure that we get the maximum occupancy out of it. So yeah, this one was, if you can see the before pictures, it's pretty crazy, the transformation. This is probably my personal favorite cottage, just because of what we took it from, which some people would probably have said it was a tear down, and we made it into something, in my opinion, is beautiful, right? So that's my favorite part of this.
Absolutely, I love that. Well, let's go to the beach because it's just down the road. So we're gonna head out there for some beach views. Thank you so much for joining us on this Airbnb cottage tour here in Grand Bend. If you're looking to book this place, Chelsea, can you tell them how they can do that?
Absolutely. So you can go to our website. It's www.simplyparadisefr.com. So FR as in furnishedrentals.com. Or you can also find us on Instagram, Simply Paradise Rentals.
Amazing. Yeah. Well, Chelsea, thanks again for this Airbnb walkthrough, and look forward to hanging out on the beach.
Yeah.